select from the following pre-programmed responses.
How does the immigration process...
We ask that you submit. Once you've been cleared, please be mindful.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me...
Here in Androp, this is the furthest. The Nexus itself. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your...
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus. It is the first Please enjoy. Providing a...
Not from the looks of it.
Where do colonists live?
Will it be the... Whichever you...
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. And welcome. Current wait...
Right. That...
This place should be packed with people.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Let's talk to that worker.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true? They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. please understand. The entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have...
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
This is Nexus
No,
Control
it
to
isn't
Hyperion?
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
In the moment, it saved my life. But
It isn't hereditary. Not. We don't have... After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
how do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual... as Tan is... And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. Were you friends?
I'm not your new... He hated that I didn't use... Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that.
We expected light. Sorry.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend... Ugh, goddamn poetry.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
The current excuse? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec...
You've had no colony...
We can't just plop...
And if it had?
Or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder? Ryder, we're starving here. Alec promised a... That's what you're up against.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
I know that look. The others bent your ear. You get used to it. Anyway, welcome to...
What's the word on the Turian?
Scattered readings. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought... the good one?
The Kandros but I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson. I was escorting a prospecting... By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to Warren, the militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around, but it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket?
We usually see them on worlds with those aliens.
Why?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and...
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros.
You and me both.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent us. And now the challenge?
How?
You need to increase the viability. The more colonists we...
Okay.
A good...
Right.
And if I fail?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my
They're prepping it now, and when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs. Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Ryder, you may...
I appreciate it.
I didn't know it. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing. We have to. Did you have some other business?
It sounds like the Nexus is...
Publicly, the Scourge killed hundreds, many. Even the founder of the initiative, Jen Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. Jen Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge.
Criminal elements took advantage. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Nonsense. They posed...
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. They're good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left. It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around?
If the others would, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, We argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So...
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the... while I may not...
Right. Sorry. Any more information you can give me on the...
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did... Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
What more can you tell me about...
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about...
Garson, but she persevered. And as with
Why do you think most people...
What does any pilgrims... While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate this.
It looks like a melting pot.
The Nexus is home. The hope is that this... As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Public Admin. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's There you are. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and... My clan were supposed to settle matters, and
Did the deal?
Then it was a mess. But I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
What sort of problem?
Situation... There's arcs missing. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. 10 might know more. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
When we left the milk...
That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children's...
No wonder your people have...
And it's not fair. I'm hoping that's all in the past.
What about the Krogan here?
During the trip to get...
So you used the...
Our scientists say beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
What kind of work do...
I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's? You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we...
Thanks.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mystery.
What fields do you...
Not that we've had... And maybe Addison will...
All personnel, be aware of any suspicion.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Stop. Oh.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly.
What?
Yeah. And now I have more repairs. That's... I've...
Sounds like a...
Would you, if you have time, maybe you could...
Sure.
If you... I've sent the
Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Alright, moving on. Docking plans?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Notice the hand up there. Too small for lizards.
You'd be surprised. There's also purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making Creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Zara Kellis? I have evidence you...
What? Here.
Funny.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's.
The real saboteur...
It's better than thinking. Wish I had access to the...
You stay put. I'll check out... Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure some... This file is useless. And another scrambled.
Coincidence.
Let's check in. This file is also corrupted. Someone...
That is the most...
Think you can get enough out of the...
The files were bad. Based on the limit, you will need to conduct...
Got it.
This person is not a match.
What am I going to do?
Inaccurate match.
What's the latest about
Inaccurate match.
We're in a holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus is down.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is...
Dale Atkins, right?
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Proof said...
Vigor. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or... What do you know? The mutiny... You could have heard... Like the... I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
No.
That lot...
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant.
Yeah, what was that?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work...
Apologies.
What was he keep...
Alec overrode the...
And that's...
And only you. Alec called them Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong... What do you get at? I don't follow.
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's... pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people...
Yeah, he's got a...
I find myself...
How so?
He placed a block on...
Why?
But not without recourse. Perhaps you should begin in your father's... In the meantime, unless you have more...
Thanks.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Your father's first sidearm. A memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my...
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is fine. We'll jump. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Sam, she's got it.
Pretty sure.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered, but I'm young. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope you're... Hello, Alec. I am honest. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap.
Dunn's agreed to. I'm worried about these moments, which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are...
Wait.
Yes, you will...
Okay. Something new every day.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council
Ambassador Goyle.
and AI is your answer.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well...
Because they were there's no create...
I'm sorry, Alec.
Ellen, what did the doc...
There's no cure, Alec.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom...
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so.
It would seem his...
Nobody won. After this...
Perhaps it was...
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio. I detect additional...
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're...
Correct. However, using quantum entanglement communication...
What?
The implant this raw data...
Then
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology. Trust is an...
Me more than you. Do you know...
I monitored up. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your capabilities?
Each ARC houses a...
But AI...
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission.
So there are...
Correct. However, I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did you mean by...
Symbiosis is a flower in similar fashion. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human...
That's all for...
Of course.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making every... Vetra. Are we ready?
You're coming with it?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah.
Hold it, hold it!
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison.
Director Tan.
The ship's loaded out with a...
Yeah.
They told me he wasn't a...
I know. I got family.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Check this toy. Pathfinder, check this toy. Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Oh?
This makes raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options. If the
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candrus for authorization to participate.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table.
Hello again, Ryder. Taking an interest in my strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they...
Protecting authorization.
Strike team ready for deployment.
Hey.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, and keep any specimen safe. These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to it.
All right. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to be Pathfinder, but we're the...
Nexus Control.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Satellite detected. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. We've got a crater. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Satellite detected.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
You settle
lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world instead. Never know. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out.
Take us down.
You have no idea.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must... Door's getting emergency power, but it's code-locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
Site 1 main building door code is acquired, Pathfinder.
Not the important part, Sam.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Harwell Theo J. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what he started. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
Huh. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or... Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
I'm off.
Get ready to fight! They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Word of advice?
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose... Power restored. We should have access...
Correct. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet.
That almost feels... Here.
A warning. Radiation...
All the more reason... Come on.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Well, what do you know? The outpost's research...
Updating the temp...
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scat...
Someone else...
This gives up...
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
It's a forward station, Pathfinder. Vital for moving resources and vehicle deployment.
We'll need to call some new ones down, once we're away from so many structures.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots! Target down! Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for...
I saw this tech clip.
Huh. All Remnant tech... If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation. Sure.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you...
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Hey, PB, you came in this shuttle?
Not many other ways to get here from the Nexus. Careful, I've got some interesting finds in there.
Avante, Tegan C. Radiation got to her.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Still weirds me out to see the Scourge like that. Should we check it out?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Radiation within safe levels.
More Remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile. Enemies! Nearby. Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
Above us! You're good at this.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
That did it.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Ket dropship!
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy.
On the move!
Just me? Or do Kets seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Radiation levels increasing.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
I'll take you apart.
Rocket incoming!
Hostile shuttle incoming. Life support is back online.
Those kids seem shaken up.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply. Let's get to it before there's any more Ket. That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well.
What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seemed pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drek.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.